I remember when buses didn't only have 10 or less people on them. I once was riding one across town after my last class of the day as a timid freshman in college. As I was listening to music, I saw a hijabi woman talking to an older man. She looked really uncomfortable as that man was talking to her. Took out an earbud as she put in hers, even more uncomfortable than before. There's a brief gap in my memory, but I remember another man yelling at the older man, harassing the woman, screaming at her as another man approached the now quite loud situation, and sitting next to her saying that she was his sister. After enough yelling from both the men, the offender retreated to the back of the bus. The yeller approached the bus driver, who sat idly there at the front. The man who claimed to be her brother asked if she was okay. I will never forget her face of stoic solitude. How she got off the bus soon after there, processing the whole situation, hating myself. I am not a hijabi woman, but could be easily misinterpreted as one. I wear religious headscarves, and I'm left thinking about how cowardly I was in that instance, and how strong she was. Her stoic, unwavering face spoke volumes about how comfortable she was in her long skirt, tunic, and kaimar. How much power she had from just sitting there, and how much power I wasted just sitting there. I often replay the situation in my head. I often replay when creepy dudes are on the bus, are hitting on me now, and how no one says anything. How my stoic confidence, my tight-lipped nature of how I signal, I am done with you, but you are not done with me, or that surrounds us. That small vehicle that powers forward, and yielding in the trauma unfolding under its metal roof. Those moments of feel endless, and all I can do is sit there and smile and nod as that damn bus shuffles slowly forward. I think about the hijabi woman often. I see her occasionally around campus and am brought back to the moment when I did nothing. I am thrown back at that bus of load of guilt and shame, and yet she's there, laughing with her friends, and I am here, still disappointed in myself. Anger rises hot inside me and lighting an almost extinguished flame. My mother doesn't like that I veil. She calls them raps and spits out the words like it's poison on her tongue. I've gotten used to it, though. I've gotten used to the unrelenting stares of public, of people trying to piece me together like I am some unsolved puzzle that they must figure out. I often stare at this woman and admire her beauty, not in a sexual way, but in her fashion choices. How she's so confident to wear a hijab that makes me want to be like her. It's her hijab, and Allah against the world. And God bless her, she's going to win that match. I can tell. Now the coronavirus has hit the States, we all have to become niqabis. I sit in my room alone, face veil on, and I feel an ironic twist. Sexy. I feel the sense of boldness and excitement wearing its dusty pink face veil, and yet I am completely terrified to go outside with it on, even though it's mandated that everyone wears a face mask. How funny. I have her face seared into my memory of that day. I made a vow to my goddesses that it is to one day to have her stoic confidence, and Hecate, Aphrodite, Hestia, help me. Maybe, just maybe, I will be as confident as her.